Listen, guys. Now, y'all know my heart for music, okay? For those who may not know me, my name is Ashlee Redway, and I love this one that's sitting right next to me here. The music, the sound, the energy, just everything, okay? Now, we talked to some dope artists, but this one right here, I have to give her flowers. So Tiara Imani, thank you so much for being here, gracing us with your presence. And look, y'all, T, just T, okay? You know what I'm saying? Look, the boot, everything, please. How are you, Bev?
I am great. Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to see you again. So excited to just celebrate Grammy Week and be surrounded by amazing musicians and music in general. So, yeah.
So let's. I know, with everything. I know it's crazy because the Grammy weekend is feeling like the Olympics. Okay, I mean, you're popping in, you're popping out. I don't know which direction to go. I want you to talk about, because I know with your music, it's been some time since you dropped some new releases, but you are working. She's working. She got some things coming. All right. I'm seeing the rollout.
We're having fun.
I love that. You're having fun, right? As we're kind of moving into this new chapter musically, what can you say feels different about this time around in the music?
I would say the confidence. I feel like I've always had confidence, but I think this one is more solidified from within. And I also think that there's just more confidence, but also, what is the word I'm looking for? I don't know, there's variety. I took not just from R&B, but inspiration like Kanye West, some of his 808 and Heartbreaks era. Yeah, it's just a lot of different experimental things. And I think from me, people expect a little rap here and there, but I think this one is a lot more intentional. That's a good word for it.
And speaking of being intentional, right? Where do you think in regards to, this time in regards into the music and how you're releasing, because you good for the visuals. Let me tell you something. It's like you put so much, and you creative direct and do all of that. Where do you say the treatments or what you're framing together in your storyline in regards to the new music and new visuals?
Yeah. So I'm really world building, and I think I've always kind of done it because I do focus a lot on visuals, but I think the point that the approach I'm really taking now is more about just being prepared. Thinking about, when I see an artist on my timeline, what are the things that make me stop and be like, okay, who is this? And I think as I collected more examples of people that I admire or things that caught my attention, it helped me really refine my own brand of being like, okay, I know I'm good at this and I know I love this, so let's embrace this. And I think people are also looking for themselves when they see your rollout, when they see your art. So I'm looking for people who are like me. But again, I'm ready to show people what world I've been building and just kind of the visuals that go along with that and kind of how my mind works. I think my visuals tell a lot about how my mind works.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they're amazing. If you don't know, you better go ahead and like and subscribe and figure it out. I want to talk about the way that, because, social media, society itself is so much pressure as an artist, and to be in this space. And I love that you talked about this transition and coming into confidence, right? Talk about that pressure in regards to like when it comes to trends and how everybody needs you to kind of be on this one sound and go over here and do this, right? Because I know you love, having a variety, but does it really have to be at the cost of what everybody else is really doing, right?
Yeah. Funny enough, I would say that I think TikTok has helped remind me that being myself is enough, because Instagram for me feels a bit more like my professional creative resume, if you will, and it feels so serious. And so I feel like somewhere along the way it felt like I couldn't share my interest or things with my brand, and I didn't like that. And so I feel like when I got on TikTok, I was like, you know what, we're gonna find a way to find this balance. And when I was more organically myself, I was catching crazy traction, and it made people pay attention more to my music. And so I think experiencing those moments since my last project has allowed me to figure out how to merge the two of like what organically draws people in. And again, like you said, the pressures. So people focus a lot on having a staple look. And I'm like, I don't have a staple look because I'm always changing my look. So why can't that be my thing? So again, I think that just comes from noticing what my patterns are, what makes me me, and then embracing that regardless of what the stereotype is supposed to be.
I love that. I love that. And what's one thing you had to unlearn as you're going, as you're transitioning and you're creating new music and things? What is it that you learned that you basically had to unlearn about yourself?
Unlearning, oh my goodness. Being afraid to promote my music, like promote it more than once and promote it in more than one way. There's no timeline on it. I think I really had to unlearn not thinking about my songs as an investment. Someone on my team actually put it best. So like each song and world that you build is a soldier. They go out and do work for you, and you can't be afraid to put that soldier on the line and let them do their work. And so I think for me, I'm just learning again how to show every aspect of a song, even if it's not polished. If it's more so, this is what I was thinking. This is kind of how I really feel. If I were you using this song, this is how I would pitch it. So I don't know. That's how I would describe it, or say what I've unlearned.
Okay. All right. And before we wrap up, once again, thank you for sitting with us and being vulnerable and showing us what's going on in your world, right? Now, do we have any tea? Like, when are we? I don't. Like I said, we see some of the, the videos, the teasers, and knowing that something's upcoming. Do we have a date? Do we know what we can expect coming? What's the tea?
Yeah. So there is something coming, February 13th. Yes. The song is called Debt, and it is both the ending and beginning of an era. And so it's really special to me. And I don't know, I feel really excited about releasing music for once. It doesn't feel like a chore. It feels like I've learned so much. And yeah, that's just going to be one of many this year, I'll say. We're letting it fly.
Yes, I love that. And then before we go, I definitely, like I said, I want to give you your flowers because I see you, how you just be so creative and really pour into your work. And you have a great team behind you as well that pushes you, that supports you as well. So shout out to them. So keep doing what you do. Oh my God, when I tell you, and also welcome to the Recording Academy. I know we both class of 2025. All right, keep doing what you do because it's something, you got it. Oh my God, I said this last year and I'm gonna keep saying it. So keep doing it. All right, guys, Tiara Imani. Oh my gosh. So until next time.